All right. So before the game started here, or while you're in the load screen, like whichever, it's like what was going through your head? Like how are you gonna be playing this out?
Um, so I don't. You can't see the bands or anything, right? Obviously.
If I look into it, I can.
Yeah, but
Hold
anyways,
on, I have to open to.
so I guess like Leona and Tark are pretty high tier right now, and I've played them in the past and I like them. I was planning to play Leona, especially with like Twitch. It got banned, so I'm like, all right, let's go Tark. I mean, it can be kind of good on Twitch too, so that's I guess what I was thinking. And also we have Xin Shao, it's good with him too. Even Kaisa. Like she goes in, I press E, whatever, I can alt. I felt like we had some synergies, but I guess I wasn't thinking about the enemy team. I don't know. That's what I was thinking though.
I gotcha. And were you playing duo here, or just playing solo?
Solo, solo. And also, I guess this is more of an excuse, but it was first game of the day slash night. So, I mean, I don't really care because I'm trying to learn, but there might be like some weird flub in here or something. So just yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. So on this lane here, like you have to be like somewhat like patient because they do outrange you and the Twitch like quite a bit. So you want to take like trades like short, and I guess you have to get a feeling like how the Twitch plays as well. If the Jin Zhao is not panning towards us, it's super hard to play. Like we do have a like good setup on bot for you, like especially if you can land your E flash.
Sure.
But they just alt-range you by quite a bit here. So on this laning phase, I just say we're mostly looking for survivability with the Twitch early. Like if they misstep, like if they I don't know, like miss their ability, that's fine. But yeah. Okay, so Seraphine already has no flash here. Twitch probably dies. This is whatever.
Yeah, yeah.
But we already know Seraphine has no flash. She has no sums here. Yeah, the flash, the Ashe actually flashes here as well. So how often do you keep track of the enemy sums? Like, do you time it at all?
Um, I mean, they were pinging it. Like, Twitch was just pinging it, so I noticed that. But, I mean, I did notice some, like, I think I noticed, like, Twitch use barrier and a couple flashes. I didn't see who exactly flashed, but obviously I'm looking at the chat, too. You know what I mean? So, I caught that.
Okay. So yeah, with that information in mind, I'd say like we're good to like force some trades early, especially if you can push for level 2 first year, because we know like they have to recall, they have to like either leash the master, like whatever, like they have to like reset just the Ash spends their gold.
Sure.
So we can start like getting some pressure on the wave here.
Oh, so you're saying, like,
With
I
that
should have
information in
walked
mind,
up earlier to hit it?
yeah, you should have walked up earlier here, like instead of waiting for the Twitch.
Okay.
Like just so we can get some priority on this wave here, because now they're both hitting it. And see how you're playing on the bush here, like you're not really helping push out the wave. So now you're doing it. You're proccing your support item.
I
Like,
didn't
is
waste
surfing like
my...
ever?
I should have E'd, but, like, I felt like we were about to hit 2, so I didn't think it was, like, worth it. I don't know, I should have done
I
it.
was about to say here, like, is Seraphine like ever walks up with this? I assume she has bone plating. Yeah, she has bone plating. Like, ideally, Twitch has to get rid of it because even if you land your stun here, like, she's gonna like block most of the
I
damage.
did auto it, though.
But yeah, so she does have bone plating right now. They do hit level 2 first because, you know, like they're pushing out the minions now. So now we just gotta play for the wave that's coming. And I'd say here, your best option, we just have to wait for the Zinzal to come around bot here. So let's see what you guys do.
I honestly don't even remember. Tilting, very tilting games. Alright, we'll see.
The moment we see Zinzal bot here, whenever like he's around bot here, like at the gank, we have to flash. So I want to see like how you're gonna be using this flash here on the
Sure,
next
sure.
minute or the next seconds.
That's gonna be
Cause see,
interesting.
like the matchups, like it's annoying, but it's like not unplayable. Like you're already using like your first potion. Okay, Zimzal is here, so we have to use a flash. So let's see what you do. Okay, nice. Okay, perfect. Well played. Now we just shove this wave and recall. Okay, so far so good. I assume it went here first.
Oh, no, I was... So, I get, you can pause if you want, I don't know. But I was thinking
Yeah,
Knight's
sure.
Vow, because, like, for Twitch, I don't know. I thought Knight's Vow was just better. I know Tark is obviously mana, blah, 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 but, um, like Syndra and Master Yi, I didn't want like Twitch to get blown up or something. I felt like that would help. And also he heals me and I stay alive longer. I mean, I know I need tier, but for some reason I don't I'd rather just go like redemption or something. I know I'm supposed to go
Like
tier,
just
but
Just starting out with tier is fine. Like you don't have to finish the support out on like ASAP. You can
mm,
just finish around like the fourth or just even like the last item. But you're just really doing that because of like mana sake. Like I know that you have biscuits, but it won't be enough. Like if you're taking a lot of trades, if you're just fighting really. And again, like you don't have presence from mind second because just a second wind revitalize is just always better. So I see here like you have enough gold for it. So like you can just take it. So, like you start your potion, you get a refillable, you get a tier, and you're just gonna be having like easier time laning. Like you can still rush Night's Fall or Redemption, like whatever you want to rush,
yeah,
but tier is 100% needed.
okay.
Okay. How often do you pay attention to like wave states and stuff?
Like you mean the other lanes, or just mine?
Other lanes, like your lane as well, like knowing to this pushing, like
Uh,
knowing to like surfing his vision as well, stuff like
to be
this.
fair, if I'm playing like where I'm taking like magical footwear, I'm not watching. I mean, okay, if objectives come up, I start watching it more, but unless I'm a support that's can buy boots early, I'm usually just watching like bot in the jungle. That's about it. I should probably watch it
Gotcha.
more, but like let's just say I was like playing Zillion, I'd be watching mid right now. You know what I mean? I'd be watching the other lanes because I'm gonna go maybe show up there or something. But yeah, that's
Okay.
I guess what I'm thinking. I'm just like literally just not really thinking much here, I guess, to be honest.
Gotcha. So let's say like this wave was like crashing like right here, or like we're doing like a slow push. You have enough time here to like maybe do something, maybe force a flash, get some vision, like whatever you want to do is, right?
Sure.
One thing that I also don't like here. So do you always buy two control wards when you reset, or is this just
Yeah,
a
that
single time thing?
maybe that's a bad habit. Yes, I do. I usually buy two.
So I'd say one per reset is fine because like two, 150 gold every time you call, like you're not generating like enough gold. And
Mm,
again, like support items, like they're cheap, but again, like your supports, unless you get any assists, like you're not generating a lot of gold. So I'd say one per reset should be fine here.
okay.
And you also want to buy oracles here because again, like we know they don't have flashes. Like I know that the control ward like will help controlling vision here, but they can just like if you just place it like right now here at the dash in the surfing, you can just take it away. So it's gonna be like minus 75 gold for you. So I'd say like on your first recall, when I have like kill threats here with your abilities, like your stun, like you have like a good setup supports,
Yeah.
it's fine for you to take oracles here, and like we can just regank them here.
Do you
Does that make sense?
for like you mean like this game alone or like always in general? Because I'm thinking like, what if they had Shaco? Wouldn't I rather have the um two normal yellow words, like so I could put it in that one
I'd say
bush?
I'd say always in general because like Shaco, like it doesn't really matter like unless you're getting like deep wards into like his jungle, so like he's
Sure.
coming beforehand. Because even if you ward it, he just like gank through lane, gank through the bushes, so it won't be too effective. Well, let's say here like you place a control ward or you just oracle this, like they have no idea Shinzo was coming. This is another like double
Yeah.
kill, or at
Yeah.
least a guaranteed kill. But so far, this does all make sense?
Yeah. Yeah. I get it. This is kind of
Perfect.
a bad play, but Zen pinged it, and then I ping this. I'm like, let's try. Didn't work.
It's just that here the Twitch like didn't have any proximity towards it. I wouldn't say the tier would have made like a huge difference, but there was a time here like where you run like out of mana like pretty fast, see?
Yeah,
So
that's
I'd say you
true.
probably would have gotten like another ability rotation, or at least like a couple of them.
That might be
One
true.
thing that I noticed as well, like you don't ping as often as it should as a support. So did you set up this call here, or
I
was it
set up
the
that
master
one.
here?
Yeah. So Zin Chao was trying to like gank bot, and it obviously didn't work. And then I walked up to that bush, and I saw Master Yi, and I'm like, I pinged it. I think. Pretty sure I pinged it.
I gotcha. It's just that here, like if the Twitch was around, like sure, like we can fight it.
Yeah.
Like they
So
still don't have any flashes,
okay.
but Twitch doesn't have any proximity towards you guys. Like he will still respond to this wave, and by the time he's already like walking up here, like he doesn't have his skill cooldown, like he's not ready for it. So yeah, it just was a good fight because the Twitch wasn't around.
I got you. Yeah. So like, I just basically it shouldn't have happened because I wasn't watching where he was. That makes sense.
I know what you mean. So now, like, he's not exactly too behind. Like, it's still playable. The only problem is, like, whenever Seraphine and Nash hits level 6, it's gonna be unplayable for you guys because Twitch has no cleanse. And even if you do R, like, they're just gonna be able to catch you away. So I'd say, like, after it's 6, unless, like, Sims out is bot, it's gonna be, like, very difficult to play. Okay, if you want to fast your, okay, so here we know to recall, right? Like we know to like recall and all that. We have like two options here. We can fast off this wave here and look to just control vision around here because we know like they set up vision around
Oh,
here.
sure, okay.
Or we can also just look to like maybe go mid, but the wave like doesn't look that great. So I'd say here just clearing out vision would be like your best option. Because here like you're not doing exactly like too much here, just helping the Twitch. And see like you still don't have your oracles.
Yeah, okay.
Like ideally on the first or second recall, you just want to have your oracles. Because now we're just giving free information to the enemy team. Like the Syndra, like if she was paying attention, she would have known like you and the Twitch would have been coming. She probably still flashes here, but yeah. It was more like a mistake on our part, but still good nonetheless. Okay, the Wukong TP. Hmm. It still works out, but I think you could have played like a bit more aggressive when we saw this coming, like right here.
Like walk up.
Because I know Wukong has like his second R, like his second power R. I just want to see your cooldowns. Okay, you have your stun, you land a 2 down. I want to say here, I think if you were attacking like since the beginning of the fight, like the moment it happened, you might had a chance of like surviving if you catch spamming your Q. But I
Okay.
want to say like very solid though. It still works out, which is fine. But unfortunately, like Twitch like overstays here.
Yeah, just like don't be at, like since I'm buying time anyway, just don't be as scared basically.
Yeah, like if you already know you're dead, you just might as
Yeah,
well like continue fighting, right? Because
sure.
they're gonna catch up to you like no matter what because you still have flash. So you might as well just like waste as much of time as possible so you continue to make you think you're making time.
Okay.
At the end of the world though, because you guys don't lose a lot here. But yeah, like we can still tell like Twitch is still gonna be like pretty behind. He's also almost 1k behind.
I'm just trying to get the hold the wave a little bit.
So we have like the same we have the same situation here. Like we can either shove this wave and like I don't know, like look for something mid, like just control vision. But yeah, so I guess since I was not close to bot, so we can't really walk up there. Mm.
Uh,
So as I would say here, your R was a bit impatient. Cause
yeah.
so would you agree with me here? Like, what's the point of like you ulting, flashing, and then ulting? Because like by the time you're gonna be like ulting, like the ult is gonna be procced and like they're still gonna be stunned, like right here. Like you are, but you don't really like block like enough damage with it. And now to just play around your cooldowns, like now that you don't have flash, Ash flashes, but like whatever this is good, but now it's gonna be kited. It was just like a super unnecessary fight because again, like they have like summoner spells advantage, they have like better ultis. Like if you don't get like a perfectly like timed ulti here, like whenever the Ashe doesn't have flash or like I don't know, like Surfing doesn't have it, it's pretty tough to fight. And again, Ashe does have like an item advantage there, so it was already pretty difficult at the beginning.
No, I
Like
mean,
on this type of lane,
I was gonna say for
oh,
sure.
no,
Like
second
I
here.
remember, I just like I was like I can't like I shouldn't have done that, or like basically just hold the R at least if I was gonna do that.
Yeah, like if you want to do that, like you want to hold your R like as much as possible,
Right.
because they don't have like burst damage. They have like sustained damage. So like they have like a lot of damage, but like it's not like super fast. So you just have to be like patient with it. There you reacted a bit slow with the stun. It's still fine because I think we get some plates out of it, but we don't know where the Cinder is. Here we're just not respecting the enemy stamp on the map. Like we haven't seen Cinder in a while. We don't know where the mastery is. Your Siege was recalling, so there's really like no reason to do this. Like the least you can do here is like maybe shove a wave, but it's still like very risky. I'd say like if you don't see them, just like respect it. Just like leave, recall. The wave is not like the wave is frozen. Like I know it's bad, but it's just better than dying here. At this point in this game here, it's like really difficult to like make anything work with the to which I'd say like you have a better chance with the Zinzal here. So let's see what you do.
Should have ulted so much sooner.
But it just came a bug. I know. It was super unfortunate.
Like I said, first game of the night, so some of this is
Now you're chilling. But yeah, like they're like so we already know like Twitch is behind. Like it's super behind in gold. I think it's like almost yeah, like 2,300 gold behind here. So there's really like no point of fighting bot anymore. Like the moment we just see like I'll go over this real quick here. It's like the moment we just see like this happening, like we just have to give it. Like he's dead. So we don't want to waste like anything else on him here, and we just rather like use our time like somewhere else. Like what he said, if we were on bot here, like we could just make something like happen on mid, like I don't know, like force a flash or something, or invade with the Zinzal here if you're looking forward to it. So
I guess what I
I
was
don't know, like
thinking there is like I saw Zin. I'm like he might show up late, but there's like a chance or whatever. I guess that's what I
hmm.
was thinking there.
So be 100% honest here. Like, do you tunnel vision a lot in your games? Like you don't really pay attention to the map and all that stuff.
I think it also depends on like what champion I'm playing. Like so if I'm playing like Soraka or something, like I'm obviously watching way more than just but with Tark it's like probably probably a little bit. Maybe that's one of the things I need
Yeah.
to work on with like the engage ones. But it's like when I have like a global alt or like, you know, I can be some presence somewhere pretty quick. It's like I'm watching more. For example, like if I play like Karma or Zillion, it's like I'm watching way more because like I don't even really do much damage, but I know like I can be an impact somewhere. So yeah, I guess I just
Mhm.
have a bad habit when I pick up like Tark or Leona where I'm just like, all right, let's focus on this fight. Maybe.
Yeah, like really, you just want to pay attention like their movements, like the camp sets are setting up, for example, like if they're skipping a lot of stuff, because we see like the Zinza wants to play for bot. Like look how many
Sure,
camps he's
sure.
skipping to like play over here. So if you're paying like attention to that, like all you have to be really like just be patient and try having like more proximity towards them. At this point here, like bot is over, so like right now we're just waiting for them to take the turrets. We can kinda just leave the Twitch on his own. Like right now, like your best chance or your best bet, like you're winning this game here, just like give him. Maybe look for top, maybe look for mid, or like maybe look for Invader Mastery. Like you're making the right move right now, but like, do you agree that like it's a bit too late?
Sure, okay. Yeah, yeah.
Wukong has flash. I think you might force his flash here. I think it went a bit too late here. We saw the Garen coming. I think you maybe could have forced a flash on him there. see. So like again here, like same thing. Like just I was farming, he's not really paying attention. Like you could say like, oh, like your middle like is coming in and all fine. But then again, like we actually did see the Wukong like coming here. Like he was on vision. So like the moment we just force like the mastery out, like we have to leave because right now it's getting collapsed. And look how late the Zinzao on the Twitch is. So again here, like it was just like not having like too much weapon awareness,
Sure. I mean,
especially because again here like we had vision on
I
him.
was just gonna say part of it was like Zen pinged to go to the grubs. I'm like, oh, I could just force mastery. I went too long, if anything. I guess like I overfought. Like when I got him away, that was like all I needed probably.
Yeah, because the grubs was already guaranteed. Like their strongest member is just like chilling on bot here, like taking CS, whatever, like which is still bad, but again, like we can at least get an objective here. So if you already push the mastery out, so it's already afraid, we just wait for Sinzal to take his
Yeah.
grump here, your mid gets spiral, and then we just get the free grubs. But because you overstayed here, like the entire reason like Wukong gets probably like a quarter here, it's probably because of you, being 100% honest. Like just because you force a fight here. Do you remember what second item it went?
So I went the echoes. What is it? Helia echoes. Is this like a
Oh, okay,
yeah?
gotcha.
It's like a decent brawling item.
I'd say here you're a bit late on your boots, which I'm not a fan of. Like usually in supports, that's the first thing you want to buy,
No, I was
because I know
slow.
like Knights of Valor.
I had the magical footwear.
Oh, I see. That's kind of a problem then because like it delays your movement throughout the map. Because like boots and supports, like it's the first thing that you just want to buy. Like either CDR or whatever. Like if you want a front line, you can have the Mercs one. Because like I feel like you're sometimes lower to like make a player something like that because you just don't have your first pair of boots or the upgraded ones.
I'm not gonna lie. I got these runes. I can't remember what it was, but I was looking at like random challenger players on League of Graphs, and some Korean dude had these runes. So I was like, I'm gonna try it out, and I've been trying it out. But yeah, you're probably right about that. Like I could try something else.
I gotcha. If you want to, I can recommend you like a better website because like don't get me wrong, like Korean players like are very good, but they're also like it's a very like different region like compared to like NA or like US, right?
Sure.
So just give me 1 second here. I recommend you a good website. This is a website that I use. It's called Analytics.
Okay, I'll check it out after.
Like you can see like Tarek, like he can take Guardian, he can take Magic Footwear. So yeah. Actually, I think I missed a death here. Hold up. Oh, okay, this is our master replay. Gotcha.
Yeah.
I see. Okay. Then again, I don't know why the Zinzao wasn't there. Like, sure, like he got Ash Arrow, but I don't know. He might have been tilted or something. Mm, I don't think your ward setup like is exactly bad, but like, would you agree like you'll be covering like much more like deeper vision if you were placing like right here, or like maybe like even here in this bush?
Oh yeah, for sure, for sure.
Yeah, just that here, like we already see the Cinder mid. We know to mastery he just died, so like he's probably gonna be a base, but of course like he can be also doing this. We see the Wukong, we see the Ash, so you have pretty much like enough time here to like set up like the provision, because otherwise like Seraphine is gonna clear this, and you have to recall, otherwise like you're not gonna have enough rewards for it. Okay, if we know the enemy sums here, like you would have known like Syndra and Wukong has TP, and we also don't see the Wukong on the map here, I'd say if you can gonna be like well played. Like it can be like a good fight. He like you just guys gotta pick on Cinder, so like no, you should be a free Drake. Now we have to just get prior on mid and respect the Wukong ulti. I'd say here like the moment like Wukong R's like surfing R's, you have to press the trigger on your R. So let's see what you do.
This is a bad one.
The ulti only goes off on the Kaiser there. So again, like actually here like a bit of tunnel vision again. Okay, Zen's always doing his red. The moment you were doing this like Twitch was also here. Like the rest of your team here like was ready to fight, but now like you just get one shot. Garen he gets a kill here. So like here is just like a 3v4. And like Zen's always just like still chilling here. Like Twitch is doing his own thing. So it's just like wasn't a very coordinated fight at the beginning. Like it was like you're doing like a right play at the wrong time, if that makes sense to you.
Sure. Okay.
Like when engaging like this, like you always have to make sure like your team has like enough range or like proximity towards you, because you got a really good play, like you got a really good like flash into like two people, but that was no follow up because like for some reason your I was doing red and Twitch was just responding to Herald here, even though of course like it was the correct play on them. Now it's tough to control anything because we pretty much need the Zinza or someone else to walk with you here to set up vision because they have like a lot of pickoffs potential. Because here, like, yeah, like the moment you just walk up, just gonna defend it. Like if the Ashe like really wanted, she could have just ulted you here and you would have been done. Like one thing that I definitely notices, like he don't respect a lot of the enemy's fog on the map. And again, like that could be like a really bad thing because he just picked off like that. Okay, you get your ulti on time. Okay, your ulti was good. It was just and like he just forced him to back out here. I just want to get mid. Okay, so do you know the concept of like tempo in the league?
Yeah. Well, sorry. Say it again. You were talking about
The concept of like tempo in league?
I mean, I get. I mean, I know what you mean by tempo. I guess no. Then I'll be honest.
Okay, so we know the surfing like setup vision around top here,
Sure.
right? Would you agree here like that you can't really like you don't really help here like taking the turrets? Like the Twitch is doing the correct thing here, like he doesn't have to be here like for you to help to hit the turrets. So what if you said here like you just recall like get your wards back and already like set up vision around top side here because we know like they're all dead, so we can just pretty much do that. Because now we're just overextending like on the map here. Like sure, like you get the turret here, but would you really have to be here? So like here instead, like if you already win a fight, if you already get objective, you don't have to stay like there like doing damage. Like sure, like it's say like oh, but like I can help with it. But your time, which would be like just much more better here, like just getting rid of those wards and already like setting up vision here for Baron because Seraphine here, like she if she was like a better player already, like she would have known like because you overextended, like you're gonna be recon like right now, she can just really come around top side here and already set up vision for Baron. And would just make you like impossible for you to walk up. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Maybe I should have been watching the clock more too, because that would have been like, oh, there's a reason to just set up here, other than just them being there. You know, Baron's coming.
Yeah, so like see like they're already on map, but like you like if you already recall, like you should have already like placed vision here, like cleared everything like here because again we have portals and all that. But because you're late, Seraphine is allowed to do like whatever she wants here. Like see so she walks up now, like she's gonna be placing vision. Or at least, she should. Yeah, see like not the best, but you get the idea. Also, no reason to use your oracles bot side here. Like, if you want to have vision here, well, whatever. That's really whatever. We just want to focus on like having vision like top side here. Like, if you think you're gonna get flanked by Wukong or like the Sinner bot here, you can leave like a ward like right here to this entrance, like so it covers both the river and both your jungle. But you don't want to waste your oracles like on bot side because there's nothing there. So we just rather use that on top or on this bush here on the mid. So like here, if we had a ward like a bit more deeper here, like towards the river, we would have known the Cinder was coming. So I think here again, like a bit more like tunnel vision, like, and we did actually have the information that were coming here, but like at this point it was a bit late. So again, like, what if you had like reset at the time there, like when you guys got the ace, you already have vision on top side here, and we would have seen the Wukong and the Mastery like coming in like much earlier. It's like none of this would not happen. So now they get burned, and I'm gonna have like control of the entire map here. Were you going Frozen Heart? Oh, not Frozen Heart. Sorry, to Raiden. What were you going to Raiden?
I actually think it might have been Frozen Heart. Because Ash is
Okay,
massive, and I was like, okay, well, also Master Yi, and I guess a little bit of Wukong. But actually, Cinder
gotcha.
was the problem. Yeah, like, crazy.
It's just that here, like, we just disrespecting like a lot of like their engages. Like for example, like Ash can like arrow you, like Cinder can just stun you, like Surfing can just ulti you. So like here, just disregarding like a lot of that. Like here we just have to play it slow. I assume the Kaiser was going AP. Yeah, like right here, like she had her W upgrade. So like here you just have to be if I'm not mistaken, yeah, she does have it.
Mm,
So like here we just have to be patient. No reason for you to walk up, no reason for you to like trade anything. Just like Kaiser do her own thing. And if they make any mistakes, like they waste a cooldown, like anything like that, then you can walk up and like punish them for that.
sure. Well,
But here if you just walk up like this,
to be
just get
fair, I
punished.
had all my sums and also alt. I just like didn't press it in time. Like that was
But that's the thing. That's the thing. Like, even if you do it, like I don't know, like beforehand, like it's super hard to predict it because everything on that they have is just a huge amount of CC. Like, of course, like you cannot R because like you get stunned and then you get like chain CC. So like the ideal play here will be at all just like don't go like walk up to them like and force a front to front. We never win a front to front against the team because they have like Ash, you cannot get into the back line. We
okay.
have Wukong for R, we have like Mastery to follow up, we have Seraphine to follow up the ulti. So I'd say here just get a better option here would just like give this, get priority mid, like force someone to respond this, and if they're not responding, we can just take the mid turrets. But if we cannot get it, we can at least get some diffusion here and like just offer the burn.
So even okay, I know that was like obviously you're very high elo and whatever, but like my whole team is there, and I think they were expecting me to go in. When like let's just say I pulled it off or whatever, I pressed my ult and I flashed in, and it worked. Like I don't know, you still think that wouldn't be worth it at all, even if they ping me to go in, type of thing.
Yeah, let me see here.
I mean, I'm
Okay,
just saying, like,
let's say
obviously,
here.
like, you have the right idea for sure, but I'm just saying, like, what if
Oh
I
no no no!
ulted and I just went in and I got them? Like, two of them or three of them.
I want to say unless you got like a 3-man stun, if you
Yeah.
got it, I'd say it's possible, but it's again like very unlikely.
Sure, sure, okay.
Because like see like we have the damage, like we definitely have the damage to fight, but yeah like you have to get like the perfect engage.
Right, right.
And that's considering like by the time your ult is like popping off, like you don't die for minutes. But yeah. Okay, so now's the time like the Baron is gone or they're about to be. Yeah, like a couple seconds I feel it. So now yeah, like again, like all we just have to do, like we just have to respond waves. We let Kaiser do all the damage from the W poke. I don't know why she's not maxing W, but I guess it's fine. But oh, I guess she's going on here, so it makes sense. But here, like we just have to be patient. Like you can't really walk up because the moment you do so, like Ash R, Seraphine R, like Cinder stun. So we just like instead of you like being proactive and looking to like actively force plays, we have to be like so much like reacting to their engages. Okay, Totti was fine. It's just unfortunate I don't think anyone dies here. Okay, never mind. Okay, so they actually threw here a little bit. It's actually really good. You got a good ulti, and you got a good stun. Mm, you do have flash here. I think maybe if you flash over the Cinderstone and like get a stunner off here, you could have been pinging for it. And from that, like we could have maybe got an inhibitor. But your entire team has to be on the same page, so it's kind of hard to pull off. Because they're like, if you're paying attention to like team fights and stuff, like we would have known like she has no flash.
This is another. Yeah.
Ah, I see.
Oh, I think I did have
Yeah, yeah.
flat. I think I was trying to like set it up because I like saw Ash and Syndra. I'm like, okay, we're gonna go in, and I saw my team near me, but I just played it bad.
It's just it's the same thing here. Like you're not really respecting their Wicom. Like they're like have a lot of range. So the moment you just get hit by legit like anything, it's tough to get out. So like you just get instantly get piled on. Like here again, like we just have to like kind of do the same thing. Like just play at the range, just like push the wave, and whenever they're saying the long lane like this, like kind of just W's, and they don't have like the best siege. And Seraphine heal, like she doesn't have like the best. Like I know she's building like support and all that, but to W nerfs like really hit her hard. So like here, like this is all you guys gotta wait for. Like you guys clear a wave, Kai'Sa does this like every time, and they won't be able to siege unless they have Baron. And on Baron, like this is we wanna do like something here, like you wanna flash, E, like ulti, and then just fight with your team. Because if you just all clumped up together, like getting debuffed by the Baron, it's much easier to fight. Okay, get a really good stun. Bit late on the ulti, but works out, no problem. Okay, same problem here. So like here, like see, we win the fight, perfect, all good, right? No objectives on the map, so Baron and Drake's about to spawn. Would you agree like this fight is already won? Like you guys get like bounties, like whatever, like this fight's already won. So like look where the Kai'Sa is, like the main source of her damage. You could say like, oh, like Twitch is in 88. He still has two items. He doesn't do enough damage. And again, like since I was just like clearing up vision here. So here again, like no proximity towards the team. You guys get wiped. I think Zinza also dies. I see. But yeah, like they're like legit. Like all we had to do was just either recall or wait for the Baron because like the Baron just respawn. They back off. They cannot engage. So because here like you and the Twitch like force another fight, while like the two of them really was on top side, you guys just lost the Baron.
Yeah, I think like I mean, obviously I wasn't thinking enough, but I just saw like okay, Twitch is going invis. He's gonna catch him and probably kill him, and obviously that didn't happen. But that's like what I was thinking. I'm like, okay, well, this is gonna be a free extra kill. But
It's just that again, like Twitch on this game, he's not a win com. He's not really
right,
like doing anything. Like he probably did like the least amount of damage. So, like if he had Infinity Edge there, like sure, maybe like of course like the chances would have been higher.
sure, sure.
But even so, like it's just like easier to play with Kai'Sa this game. And even here, I will be using my nice one on the Kai'Sa, for example, like to Twitch. Like sure, like he has a E now, but he's not doing like as much damage as Kai'Sa is doing, for example. So now because they're ahead in tempo, we can now walk up here, like Syndra's defending, they could just follow up with ours. Garen's also bot. We just lose Baron. I wanna say from this, like, the game is over. So do you see like because like you force like a lot of plays or like your team is not nearby, like you don't have proximity towards them, you're not really like punishing the enemy's summoners cooldowns. Your ultis tend to be late as well. And again, like you're not also like setting up like proper vision or just like respecting the enemy's fog on the map whenever they're heading tempo. And also as well the I guess like you're not also finding like better reset timers. Like does that make sense?
Yeah, I'm definitely understanding what you're saying for sure.
Gotcha. So from this game here, from this VOD, do you have any questions?
Um, I guess like what is the best way to get better? Because I like the things that you kind of mentioned is like tunnel visioning too much. Maybe not checking the map if I'm playing like an engage at least. Uh, not like maybe like not giving a second thought for some of the situations. Like okay, like we can go in, but like okay, wait, maybe not yet, type of thing. Uh,
Yeah, like you always want to think of these things first, but you also want to play to the enemy's mistakes. Like, did you say like there's sometimes here in this game, like you guys are like 10,000 gold behind, like 5,000, but the enemy team was still like making a lot of mistakes. And
right.
this happens to like any kind of hero, like even above like masters, like stuff just like still happens. Instead of you like being proactive and like actively trying to make plays that can work out or not with a higher chance of like not working out, like what if you said like playing to the mistakes, or like oh like Ash she doesn't have flash, or like oh Seraphine missed this, so like she's not allowed to do this. Like I can just punish them for that. And again, like just pay more attention to the map and stuff. Maybe playing like you said you've also played the Honor, right?
Yeah. So I mean, like as of lately, I've played a lot of supports. Like I would say I have the most games on like Morgana, Blitzcrank, maybe then Soraka, and then probably Leona, Taric, Karma, etc.
Yeah, just playing like champions are like easy to perform. Like you don't have to like think a lot about a lot of stuff. Just like positioning and again like reset timers. And again, like consistency is key. Like so, the more you do of it, like the more you get used to it. And of course, like it naturally like comes on with the wins. Because again, like when I look at your OptiDG, like I don't think you're exactly hard stuck. But if you want to go like beyond like Emerald, like you definitely have to be more consistent. Because I assume right now, like, is this your elo peak, or you have reached the diamond
I
before?
mean, no, I've never reached diamond. I mean, I've been like Emerald one or like way back like diamond promos, but no, I never hit diamond.
I gotcha. So again, just making sure here. Does all of this make sense?
Yeah, yeah.
All
But
right.
like,
So before I
oh, go ahead. Sorry.
oh, sorry, go ahead. No, no, go ahead, go ahead. You're good.
No, I'm just thinking like there like obviously there's no point in sending you a game where I just like stomp them, right? Like you'll maybe find like one little mistake, but maybe the team is just playing bad. I guess like what
It
were like
depends.
the top like five, like I mean it could be a small mistake too, but like what were the top five things you noticed are like okay if you did this differently the game could have been like one maybe.
Yeah. So being patient with the cooldowns and also your positioning issues. Like I think you're forgetting like a lot of things that the enemy team can and cannot do to you. So for example, like the Drake here where you got caught, and all that. Like you reset timers again. Like you overstay on the map a lot for no reason. Like maybe hitting the objectives, like hitting turrets instead of you like where you're gonna be recalling. Recognize your winning conditions better. I think you played around like the switch like way too much in this game here, and the Kai's again like was the winning condition, so definitely could have played more around there. And again here like punish more the enemy's mistakes. Like they have no cooldowns, you want to punish them for that. They miss an ability, you want to push them for that. Because I think here like as a good like proactive player, like I think you're good at setting up plays, but then again like you make them like a lot on the not the good times. So you make a good play, but it wasn't time for it.
Okay.
I'd say there's like the key 5 points.
Okay. What were you saying? You
All
were
right,
like saying
so
something though. I didn't mean to cut you off.
yeah, I was about to say here. So before I finish the sessions, like anything else I'd like to ask? It can be like anything like league related, really.
Mm, uh okay, I do have a question. Is it better like okay, so I played with a guy who said he was challenger yesterday. It's just like by chance. He just randomly wanted like duoed. I found him in Discord or whatever. And what he told me is like from what I learned from him, basically like the like what happens in the bot lane is not that important. Like I should just basically follow the jungle around or like go top. Or like basically just watch where the jungle's going and try to help the jungle. Like, is that more important
It
than
depends.
like maybe like let's just say it's like level 5 and the lane's like dead even and they're poking us out and nothing's happening. Like, would I? Is it better just straight up leave and go with who is it? Zin Shao. Just walk with him.
It depends on the scenario. So like here for this game, when we saw Twitch like wasn't playing the best, was dying a lot, like, and you guys also were losing bots. I'd say at the point it was fine, but of course like it doesn't apply to every game. So like, what if you
Sure.
have like a strong character on bot that like relies on you, like he needs you to fight,
Right.
or maybe you're going like at a wrong time, like they're about to get dove, and especially if they're ahead, like this could be bad. So I'd say it depends on the situation. If your ADC is behind, like to not really play the game, sure. But if they're ahead, like why just not like keep playing with them and setting up plays around them?
Okay. I mean, I guess what I was trying to get to is like, let's just say he wasn't dying, but it was like dead even, and they were just shoving and shoving, and I don't know, Zin was like going mid or something, and like basically nothing was happening down there. Would it have been better just to like abandon him at some point? Let's just say he wasn't like he's just going even, or should I stay? I'm just trying to think of like in the future.
Yeah, sure. If you can make more plays around that, and we know
Okay.
he's not gonna get dove, like and stuff like that, I'd say it's 100% fair.
Okay. 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 Um, Other question. Oh yeah, you said not to go magical footwear and Tark. Like, what would you rather go? Because like I said, I just pulled that straight out
Uh,
of some challengers like runes.
very good. If you're having mana issues, like presence of mind is fine, like secondary, so
Mm-hmm.
precision, and then legend haste, like more cooldown.
Oh, okay, okay. I guess
You can also
I
have like approach velocity, for example, like if you want to move speed.
I do
There's a
I
lot
did
of
have
options, but
that.
I'd say like, oh, okay, oh, all right, I
Yeah, I
forgot
had
you took the
glacial,
yeah,
footwear,
glacial.
biscuit, and then approach velocity, and then I had a second wind. What was the other one? Revitalize.
Gotcha. But yeah, like if you ever take like Guardian, for example, using like it's a better secondary, I'd say just probably like Presence of Mind and then Legend Haze. If you are going Glacial, I'd say maybe Cashback because again, like you really need the boots as the first item. And
Okay.
again, I don't think Hex Flash is very useful on Tarek.
No. Um. Yeah, I guess just like top three things I need to work on. Like if I had to pick three things, like I obviously one of them is like just be more mindful what's going on, but like just pick two, like two that I could just like after this call I can go work on it.
Gotcha. Find better. I guess I would say like find better like timers where you can just invade with your jungle, just play with him.
Okay.
As I said, you like if your ADC is like even or it's like is ahead, like there's no issues with that. You just want to be more impactful on the map. And I'd say really like knowing like your role in the game, like knowing when to force fights, knowing you want to be like reactive, like proactive, like how you really like what you should be doing like in a game. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Okay.
All right, perfect. I think that's it then. Like, if you don't have any questions right now, but like maybe later you forgot about something, you can just always message me on Discord. I don't have to charge you for this, so don't worry about it. And if you got something out of this, it was worth your time. Perhaps you want to do another future.
Yeah.
Same thing, you can message me on
Maybe in the
Discord.
future. I'll have to look back on this probably too and later on, but yeah, I guess I don't have any more questions.
All right, perfect. So thanks so much for your time here today, man.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right, you have a good one, okay?
Peace. Peace. Was that worth it? Did I learn anything? Other than I played bad? That was bad. I told him it was my first game of the night. God dang. Yeah, but you told me my you told me what the heck? Wait a minute. Why are the prices dude, the prices increased. It was 4.99, now it's 5.99. What on earth, man? What? They hate me that much. There's a lot more to learn for champs like Leona. Dude, I think is I didn't want to send him one where I was playing so bad though. Dang it, man. Am I gonna get like a million LP now? Dang it. I felt like he was trying to just get through with the session. Didn't it sound like that? He was like, it didn't sound like he was taking his time. Dang it, man. I don't know if I learned anything. Besides, I played bad. You don't think there's anything to coach on Tark? What do you mean, bro? I mean, other than it was just the only thing I learned that game is, well, okay. Other than just me screwing up a few times that I should have maybe left early, and then also I have to watch them more. Being an inter, I wasn't even inting that game. That was the thing, bro. I was trying to. I mean, okay, he didn't look at all the pings. They were pinging me to go in a lot, so I should have instead told them no. But I was just doing what they said.